I think LA in particular is kind of a culture shock for anyone. Like, you must have found it when you went over for ER. That must have been a very kind of odd experience.
Yes, it was. It took me quite a long time to get settled, actually, because I didn't. You know, I actually did feel very lost, actually, initially. But after a while, then it sort of settled in, and I bought myself what the English people. You think we're all terribly proper, but when an English person goes
uptight.
Oh. But when an English person goes to LA in particular, the first thing that an English person wants to do is get a convertible or get a big old retro car or something like that. So, of course, I got a 1970 Eldorado Cadillac, bright orange.
A Pitmobile.
A Pitmobile, yeah. She was like 20 feet and 2 tons. And that's what I kind of drove around, and I thought I was super cool, except she just kept breaking down all the time.
I just come back from LA, and it's, you know, it's a lovely weather and stuff, but it's kind of plastic. If a man or woman come up to you and they friendly, engaging, attractive, and just seem to be really interested in you, they're networking. Routinely. Several times I was talking to ladies and like, oh wow, a beautiful lady struck up a conversation with me. This is unusual. Oh, your card. Oh.
And the funny thing is, when Americans come here and they sit on the tube with the underground and try and, because Americans on the whole are quite friendly, and when they're friendly on the tube with English people, the English people just go, what do they want from me?
Because Americans don't have any compunction about coming straight up to you and going, you know what, I've heard a lot about you, I want to pick your brain. And you say that to, like, the average English person, they'd be like, I think not.
Because Reece, even because you seem so kind of all-American and everything, but even you found LA a bit of a shock coming from the South, didn't you?
Yeah, I had never really been to LA until I was about 14 years old.
But did you find them rude when you got there? Or did they think you were uber polite?
Well, I grew up, you know, I had to say yes, ma'am, no, sir, and I had to call everybody, you know, Mrs. Adams or Mr. Smith, you know. So I wasn't used to it when, you know, everybody was sort of calling each other. I don't know, there was no sort of reverence for your elders or...
And do you carry on the tradition with your own children now? Or?
Well, I try, but it's just, it's a Sisyphean task trying to get those kids to say it. They'll say please and thank you, but ma'am and sir is gone. And
well, just as a tip, my mother used to punch me in the face. I don't know.
Well, what a top tip. Lovely to talk to everyone tonight. And it's now time for some music. Now, before we hear tonight's Stories in the Red Chair, I'd like to introduce you to one of my favourite bands at the moment. I love this band. I've been championing them on Radio 2. I really hope you're going to enjoy them. Performing their new single, Last of Me, please welcome the Musgraves!
If you could peel my heart, pull back the folds of sorrow, you see there's nothing left to see. But just take a closer look, you'll find a faint, faint footprints taking the final piece of me. 'Cause when you're too in love, you cannot see the edge. There is no danger in giving her what she asks. What can I offer you? Just an empty bowl that once held a lover's spoon I made myself. No, it's not fair to see the day's energy you give me when you get nothing for yourself. But I was too in love to
Kingston, Reece. Oh, you're standing up. It's all very lovely. Very good. There you go. Sit yourself down, sir. Oh, we liked that, didn't we? Very good. Yes.
You loved it?
Yeah. And Matthew Bennett, you are representing the Musgraves on the
Best
sofa.
I can.
Yes, very good. And now, you poor things, because the Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away. Because you didn't have a good time, did you?
Well, you know,
this is a terrible
first
story.
time on TV, you know, and I, you know, prepared. I had a good night's sleep. 6 o'clock in the morning. It's the drummer. I'm like, okay, what's going on? You know, have I overslept? It's like the van's been nicked. All our stuff. No. All our clothes. I mean, look at this.
Yeah, that's proof.
That's plastic.
The van has definitely been stolen when you see that.
The Musgraves CD is out to download now.
So we need everyone to buy it.
Please,
Tonight.
buy more than one.
It's like a real-life Band-Aid, but we get all the money.
Yeah. Oh, you put it. Well, listen. I hope 2012 is going to be brilliant for you.
Just everyone buy it. Buy loads. Yeah.
Just so you know, Oprah would give him a house.
Before we go tonight, just the time for a story or two in the red chair. So, who's up first? Who's up first? Hello.
Hello.
Hi. What's your name?
Aya.
Okay.
Like,
That sounds like something you say stalling for time. I'll get back to you.
It's like your parents named you by pulling kind of letters out of a Scrabble bag. It's a high score, but I'm not sure. What's your surname?
oh, Vandenbush.
Wow. She won the name lottery, didn't she? No. Aya Vandenbush? Is that German for I have a wonderful bush? Okay, Aya, I'm sorry, we're just laughing at you. And that's not right. So, do you come from a large family of Wanderbushes? Are there many of you?
Not really, no. It's just my dad's side. My mum is not a Vandenbush anymore.
No, of course, she married into the Vanderbush.
I've a Wonderbush.
I've a Vanderbush. She deserves to be famous.
Sounds like a Swedish porn name.
Featuring I have a Vanderbush. Okay, off you go with your story.
Okay, I was in Belgium with my boyfriend at the time and his parents, and we had such a lovely time that his parents invited me to stay, me and my boyfriend to stay with them at the hotel, which meant...
Wait a minute, is this as dodgy as it sounds?
It gets worse.
Oh no!
And yeah, we ended up sharing a king-size bed. So we arranged me, my boyfriend, his mum, and his dad. And my boyfriend, obviously, in the middle of the night, didn't feel comfortable sleeping between me and his mum. Without waking me up, he got up and pushed me towards his mum. And I suddenly woke up hearing someone saying, Aya, David is on the other side. And it turned out that I was kind of making up with his mum.
That is so wrong. Well done, the red chair. Very good. If you'd like to join us on the show and have a go in the red chair, you can log on to our website after this very address. Thank you to my guests tonight, the Musgraves, Reginald D Hunter, Alex Kingston, and Reece Witherspoon. Woo! Join me next week with pop star Will Young, actor Dev Patel, and a very rare chat show appearance from the great Dame Judi Dench. I'll see you then. Good night, bye-bye.